I first played TF2 in November of 2013. I was using the crappy family PC with its integrated graphics and probably averaged around 15 to 20 FPS provided nobody was using the Huolong heater, which would bring the frame rate down to something like 2 FPS. This didn't matter to me though. I was having a blast. I spent many of my teenage hours turtling behind a level 3 sentry on Dust Bowl Stage 2 last. I played Carnival of Carnage non-stop during October of 2014 until I was ridiculously good at the bumper car minigames, a skill which has sadly left me and is likely remembered with some serious exaggeration. I began to read the comics on the website, delving into the insanity that is the TF2 lore. This game has been huge for me in a lot of ways. I've struggled with severe anxiety and depression for nearly half my life, and video games have helped carry me through some of the tougher times. TF2 has been one of the brightest beacons of them all, sporting my highest number of hours on Steam. Recently, I even found some small amount of success on YouTube through my TF2 content, clips that I posted for my own amusement and to share with friends, suddenly getting thousands of views, at least until I tried to make longer videos and YouTube's algorithm sent me to the Shadow Realm. But even for a small modicum of success to be found creating videos about a game that's nearly 15 years old is incredible. Whether through the Meet the Team videos being quoted constantly, or by every class-based shooter that's released being compared to it, TF2 has an incredibly strong presence that refuses to die. This is despite the current state of things being, well... Alright, well that's fine.
Need some help here?
Alright. The game is infested with bots, fully automated cheaters with the sole purpose of making the game as difficult to play as possible. It can take a lot of hopping from server to server in the hopes of finding one where the bots are manageable, and can be kicked by the human players, sending them off to find a new server to ruin. Joining a server only to see that your team has 7 snipers and hearing
Good shot, mate.
being spammed non-stop just really sucks. Valve has met all this with radio silence, occasionally releasing a band-aid patch to help mend these multiple compound fractures. The only change that's really had a lasting effect at all was the kick timer that makes it easier to tell who's real when a bot takes a legitimate player's name, as well as a 2-minute cooldown when you join a match so bots can't call a vote kick immediately upon joining. And yet, through all this, there are still people in TF2. Tens of thousands of people are pushing through all the nonsense to keep on playing. The game is timeless and still has so much life left. Despite all the efforts of some sad people with VMware and the ability to download some scripts, TF2 refuses to die, and we will fight tooth and nail to keep it that way.